Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my top books I want to read in 2016 part 2 video. Yes, I've been wanting to do a part 2 for a while, but I had to gather, a good amount of books that I wanted to talk about that are coming out this year that I'm very excited about. Yes, so I have all the books right here on my Goodreads app that I will be talking about. There are 8 of them and they're all middle grade and I'm very excited about them. So the first one that I want to talk about is Foxheart. This is by Claire Legrand. If you guys don't know, which you should know if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I read The Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls by her and it was freaking amazing and I loved it so much. And I just bought her new book, which is over there on my desk, and it is called Some Kind of Happiness, and I'm very excited to read that one. I haven't read it yet, but this is her new middle grade. She's just like on a roll this year, and it comes out October 4th, 2016, and this is about a little girl who's an orphan and a thief, and she, in her land, the witches don't exist, or they shouldn't exist, because the land is like sort of against that. The people are against it. Dark magic and witches, they just don't want nothing to do with it. But this girl finds out that there's this woman who comes to town who's performing all this magic she's not supposed to. And so she decides that she's going to learn some of it so that she can use it to steal more things, because that's what she likes to do, and see if she could find her parents. So this one just sounds really awesome and really fun, and it sounds like something I'm into, dark magic and all that. Yeah, you guys already know I live by a freeway and I fucking hate it. But yes, so the next one is Journey's End, and this is by Rachel Hawkins. Well, I know she has a lot of middle grade books out, YA books out, and I'm not interested in them at all. But I heard about this one, and this one comes out October 25th, 2016. And I heard it's middle grade, and it sounds really fucking awesome, and it reminds me of the movie called The Fog. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? It's a horror movie, and I love it so much. But this is about these 2 girls who go to these Scottish islands, and I think they're there sort of helping out their dad, if I'm not mistaken, and there's this fog bank that is blocking off this area, and they're trying to figure out a way to move it because the tourists won't go past it. Like, it's just like some cursed thing that's going on, and when people go there, they never come back. But for some reason, for some crazy reason, this boy who disappeared a long time ago in that bank returns, and he hasn't aged a day or anything, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this bank. It's moving closer, this fog, and everything's just going crazy. So it just sounds really awesome. It says it has a lot to do with ghosts, so you know that I'm about that, and to me it just sounds amazing, and I cannot wait for that one. The next one is Horace and the Curse of Everlasting Regret, and this is by Hannah Voskuil, and this one comes out August 19th, 2016. And this is about this boy and this girl who they don't know each other at all. The boy is being bullied and he wants to go to this camp where he can learn how to build robots and stuff, and the little girl is helping her family because they're going through some hard times right now. She's working in their bakery, and they both find out that this young girl is kidnapped, and there's some money out where if you find her, reward money, if you find her, you get the money. So they both decide that they're going to do this so that they can, go to camp and help out their family. And they also meet this enchanted mummy on the way, and it has a lot to do with Egyptian mythology, and it just sounds really freaking awesome. There's a magical mummy, and there's a pet bat, and to me it just sounds amazing, and I'm very excited about that one. The next one is the Lost Property Office, Section 13, by James R. Hannibal. This comes out November 8th, 2016, and this one looks really awesome, and from the way that the book cover looks, it's really square, so I'm thinking that maybe it might be one of those ones where it's kind of like very interactive, because that's what it kind of sounds like, and that's what I heard, so I may be wrong. But this is about a boy who is really good. His name is Jack. He's 13 years old, and he's really good at finding things, and I think what happens is his father disappears, and he was a part of some secret society of detectives, and some things happen, and he has to figure out why these people are after this thing called the Ember that holds, like, what does it say? That holds a secret that has been kept since the Great Fire of London. And it says, will Jack be able to find the ember and save his father, or will his talent of finding things fall short? So this one just sounds really fun, and I like it, and I really want to read it. Next one is called The Secret Keepers. This is by Trenton Lee Stewart, and I really like the cover to this one because it has a motherfucking lighthouse on the cover, and I love lighthouses. My dream is to move to like Massachusetts one day and live there by lighthouses and like on the coastal area. And I don't know, I really like lighthouses. But this one comes out September 27, 2016. And this is about an 11-year-old boy who is sort of just staying away from home a lot because his family is going through some really hard times. And I think he finds a pocket watch, if I'm not mistaken, right? A pocket watch that changes everything, and he finds himself in a adventure of a lifetime. Oh yeah, the watch can turn him invisible. So he's on this adventure, he's trying to figure out what's going on with this watch. These people, this group of dangerous men called the Directions are after him, and it just sounds really just fun to me, and I really want to read it. The next one is The Haunted House Project, and this is by Trisha Klassen. This one comes out September 6, 2016, and this one is about a little girl, and I really like this one because it's not supernatural, it's contemporary, but it seems really like dark to me, and it's about loss and grief, and it just seems like something that's gonna tug at my heartstrings. But this is about a little girl named Andy whose mother dies, and the family is not really doing well, and the little girl doesn't really want the family to fall apart. So from a friend, she gets this information on paranormal stuff, and she decides that what she's gonna do is pretend to be her mother's ghost and haunt her house, and so that her mother could really never be forgotten and her family could sort of move on and not fall apart. And it just sounds like it's gonna be really, really heartbreaking, and I don't know, I'm very, very excited about it. I know a lot about grief and loss, and it sounds like something that's gonna fuck me up, and I'm excited about it. Then the next one is called The Underdogs, and this is by Sarah Hamill, and this one is a middle grade mystery novel, and this one sounds really awesome. This one comes out May 31st, 2016, and this one is about these two girls who are best friends, and this popular girl is killed at this tennis club, and these two girls are pretty much trying to figure out what happened. So this pretty much sounds like a cozy middle grade mystery, so I'm into that. And it says that there is this, what is this? A breathtaking twist that you will not see coming. Okay, like when I read that I was like, okay, you got me, so we're gonna see if you can get me. But yeah, so that one sounds really awesome, and the cover to that I think is really cute. Then the last one that I'm excited about, it sounds fucking awesome, and then I have a little bit of a story about it. This one is called The Evil Wizard Smallbone, and this is by Delia Sherman, and this comes out September 13, 2016. And it says, in a hilarious tale reminiscent of T.H. White, a lost boy finds himself an unlikely apprentice to a very old, vaguely evil, mostly grumpy wizard, Smallbone. And this is about a boy named Nick, right, who runs away from home, and he ends up at this bookstore. And the man who runs it says like he's one of the most evil wizards ever. But the boy doesn't believe him because he doesn't really seem that bad. But there's another wizard that's after this wizard. And there are like shape-shifting bikers and all this crazy shit, and it sounds awesome. What does it say? Featuring dwelling wizards, enchanted animals, and freaking shape-shifting bikers. That just sounds freaking awesome. So when I read that, I was like, you know what? And the cover of it is so beautiful. I contacted Candlewick Press, who's going to publish this book, and a lot of publishing companies lately have been sort of brushing me off. I think it's because of my channel name. They're probably like don't want to be associated with somebody whose channel name is Books and Bullshit. But I've been having really bad luck, and usually I don't have that bad of luck with getting review copies from publishers that I request, and it hasn't been happening lately. But I contacted Candlewood Press and asked them if I could review an arc of it, and I was, you know, I was really excited about it. And then I got an email back, and the woman was like, yeah, we have a copy and we can send it to you. By the way, we love your channel name. Can we just talk about how awesome that is? Just Candlewick Press, you get all the gold stars right now, you do. And they were like, you know what we're gonna do too? We're gonna put you on the list of booktubers that we send review copies to. And I was like, middle grade review copies. I was like, are you trying to make my day, because you've just made my day? So yeah, so that made me really happy and made me feel less crappy about changing my channel name. And I was kind of thinking that it was a mistake in the beginning. Not that I care really, but I do like to ask for review copies and review books that I think are going to be exciting and talk about them. And with a channel name like this, it's difficult, but I don't want to change it. I really like it. I know you guys like it a lot too. But the publishing company told me, cool channel name. What the hell? Yeah, so I don't know, I just think that's really awesome, and I'm excited about all of these books, especially the one I just talked about. And I will be talking a bit about it on my channel very soon, because they're going to send me a copy, and I'm very, very excited about it. So go check out all these books. I will see you guys next time with another video. All of them will be linked below so that you can go on Goodreads and mark them as to read. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.